Right now. Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you. Long time since the last.
What's good, y'all? Good morning, y'all. Hold on. As usual, I ain't never got my ish together. My bad. My bad. But y'all see by the thumbnail who we here to talk about. So, hey, it is what it is. Listen, if she don't mind feeding the streets, okay, if she don't mind feeding the streets, I'm here for it. At least this time she was speaking to 880 people and not her standard 96. The gag is that's when I think I really feel like that's when she graduated high school. Um, okay, that's really when I feel like she graduated high school. No Tito shade. She did class in '96, but at least this time it was folk death. What's good, y'all? Good morning. Y'all get these likes up though. It's 87 of y'all. I really need the likes to like. All right. Because I really did not have to get up here and talk about this. I had no intentions on it. But because I kept getting asked about it and y'all kept sending it to me, um, you know, listen, no shade to the class of 96, because I'm 10 years later, 2006. So it's no shade to the class. My brother is class of 96. My sister-in-law is class of 96. Like it's no shade. But the shade is I came 10 years after. So it's just, don't hate me because I'm a millennial. All right. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, because Sonny is not. Anyway, look at y'all, old asses. Class of 1990, class of 1993, class of 94, class of 82, class of 76, class of 63. Like, what in the. I told you. Some of y'all started off the deltas. Some of y'all started off the deltas, them tad ass AKAs and all that. Like some of y'all started it. I get it. I get it. See, look at Gail, class of 86. I won't even thought about. That's exactly what I mean. Just ridiculous. Y'all, y'all need to get y'all old asses off of here and go do something with yourself. Like, leave this to the millennials, child. Y'all Gen X folk, go somewhere. Y'all Gen Z folk, go somewhere too. Gen Z, X, N, Y, O, P. Go do something. Hell, go knit some blankets like my grandmama used to do. See, my grandmama used to knit blankets for the little churn. That's what my grandma used to do. She used to sit in her living room with her chewing tobacco, because it's my daddy's side. With her chewing tobacco, knitting blankets for us for Christmas. Hot, sweaty ass, itchy ass blankets. I still got mine. It's at my brother's house. I still got mine. It's at my brother's house. Y'all get the likes up now. It's 130 of y'all up in here. It's 67 likes. Did y'all didn't do this to Mega Man? Because a lot of y'all said that y'all was up in there when she was talking a whole bunch of nothing, but she got a whole bunch of likes. Did she had to beg y'all for like? Thank you, Kimmy J, for your super chat. Sunny should have gone to the party with her dad and called it a night while she was yapping. The people were researching her co-host. Ooh. I mean, but listen, she didn't have to beg y'all for likes though. Even with all of that having been said, she ain't had to beg y'all for 'em. I gotta beg y'all for 'em. Y'all beg me to read and roast her fat forehead ass down, but I gotta beg y'all for likes. Ridiculous. She click her button and all she gotta do is click it, and she got about 2 some thousand likes around it. Honest. But speaking of which, why is it 187 of y'all up in here anyway? Should y'all be in church? Y'all supposed to be in church down to the choir at this point. Okay, y'all should be putting on y'all choir. What? Let me see what Sunday this is. This first Sunday. Y'all definitely supposed to be somewhere with y'all choir robes on down to the church house in the choir stand. This first Sunday, child. This communion Sunday. Like y'all for like y'all some damn heathens. I got an excuse because I'm not from here and there ain't nothing but a whole bunch of culture churches around here. And y'all know how I feel about them. So that's why I ain't nowhere. But that's me. I'm talking about y'all. And I got a good excuse. I'm talking about y'all. This communion Sunday, this first Sunday, y'all supposed to be in the choir stand with your choir robes on, get ready to say and eat your wafer and drink your grape juice or water down wine if you are the AME branch of the thing. They tied it through. Okay. They tied it through. Listen, majority of most of the people in my family, if they not Kojic, they Baptist. I'm Baptist. So, whatever. 10 minutes. So yeah, happy Sunday to all of y'all or whatever. And yeah. I appreciate y'all for being here because y'all could be anywhere like church. Y'all should be down to the church house. But I totally appreciate y'all for being here. And make sure y'all like up the live and follow the social medias if you have not. Follow the second channel Gatsby if you have not. And if you would like to donate, the PayPal and Cash App is available right along with the joy button and the super chat and all that good stuff. Knock yourself out. Yeah, Universal Soul Goddess. That's the wine that I'm talking about that the AME folk use down in my mama church. Watered down. Listen, I was drinking wine at a young age, honey, because they have real shit down in my mama church, honey. All right, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. They gave the little church watered down wine. It was watered down, but it was still wine. And if you drunk enough of it, yeah, to get you there. Uh, see no shade. Now, when I got to my church, that's when they had grape juice. So I had to get used to that. Okay, I had to get used to that because I was used to getting lit on first Sundays, child. But anyway, So I was up in here last night. I was chilling and minding my business, and of course, all of y'all just had to send me when Mega Man went live. But like I said, at least this time she went live to over 800 folks. But even with all of that being said, fine Mega Man. First and foremost, Mega Man, you welcome. You welcome. Because see, if it wasn't for me in particular, constantly pushing my button and letting the people hear what your fat forehead ass had to say, you wouldn't have had the 880 people that you had listen to you talk a whole bunch of nothing. So to the people that thought like they was gonna gag me because she had over 800 people, you welcome. You are very welcome. And don't say we ain't never gave you nothing. Don't say we ain't never did nothing for you, because it was our full free promotion that had bodies in your chat. So you welcome. But even with that, see, I can't let you go away unscathed. Shout out to Millie Chun. Y'all blame her for this. Y'all blame Millie Chun for this. Millie Chun, I love you, baby, but I am gonna throw you under the bus. Y'all blame Millie Chun for this because Millie Chun, y'all know we follow each other on social media or whatever. And I went up there, and this is where I had got this from because she pointed it out about her name, about her alias, her fake ass name being misspelled. I screamed. I said, "Now see, I was gonna give you a little compliment, but see, the compliment got to be mixed with some shade because." Thank you for your super chat, Fred. I appreciate you. Thank you, baby. Thank you for your super chat, boo. Like I couldn't just let you go away unscathed, Mega Man. I mean, I'm glad that you had 8-8. But girl, who the hell is Suyui Saniti Sanai Sanini? Girl, who is that? Y'all see what I put on her head? I tried to find an Adidas sun visor, but I couldn't find one in the editor. I looked. I looked on Canva. I did look on Canva for and I could have got it off the internet, but I ain't feel like doing all that. I shut it up. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get her live. Hold on. Yeah, that's I could have went online and got a visor, a picture of one, and just made it transparent or whatever, but I ain't feel like doing all that, so I just did the next best thing. Anyway, I got it together. So I'm speeding it up, and I do not care. I'm speeding it up because she was up here for a whole damn hour, and I'm speeding it up, and that's just that on that. Now, if she sound like a chipmunk, you can let me know. But you know, well then I guess we triplets. Okay. If she my twin, then I guess the three of us is a thirple, and we just triplets. How you doing, boo? You for damn sure need to have your ass in a quiet stand because you give me a nasty alto. You do. You give me a full voice alto down to the inspiration choir. So girl, why you ain't in your road down to the church house? You up in here talking ish. Why you ain't in your road down to the alto section? So did she confirm he was incarcerated? I don't know. I guess we gonna find out. So let's listen.
Sorry, guys. All right.
I mean, fine. Fine. If that's the excuse you want to use, she flimsy. She flimsy though. She real flimsy. But if that's the excuse you want to use, I'll let you have it.
Y'all want to know about what's going on with me? You want to know what's going on with Moses? You want to know all these things? I really want to say this. This is my disclaimer. Hey, ladies. Welcome in. Welcome in. Here's my disclaimer.
She won't put the damn phone down. People keep texting her.
The things that I'm going to talk about, I'm going to try to stay away from the things that directly pertain to what's to come on the show, because you guys, like, it is a show. You know what I'm saying? Us as the talent, the cast, whatever, we have certain obligations, right? So certain things, you know, I'll discuss things that you've already seen. If you want to ask me certain questions about that, I'm not going to give too much away tonight because I don't have a lot of time to. But also, I want you guys to really just tune into the reunion whenever it comes, the next season that comes, and let things play out. But I will speak on a few things, and I will address a few things. Okay. A lot of people had asked me, why did we decide to come on the show? I'm sorry. As soon as I get my brother in this chat, y'all, he's really Moses' brother, but he's my brother too. You know what I'm saying? So let me get him in here. People ask me, why did we come on this here show? Number one, thank you, Linda, for shouting it out for me. 135 likes and 214 in the chat. That's what's up. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. A lot of people ask me, I'm gonna come up to something.
Linda Gamble, get your ass out her chat. Shout out to Linda. Belinda Gamble, get your ass out her chat. I thought that name sounded familiar. See, listen, Linda, out her chat now. Okay, Linda, get your ass out her chat right now.
First of all, I want to say, we have not had a fair chance to, like.
You too, CC. CC in the damn chat. Ebony ass all in the damn chat. Who the hell else in her chat? Who the hell else is in the chat? It's a star-studded event. Caramel Rail in the chat. I guess Caramel. Patricia ass in the chat. Who else down to the chat? Sharon ass down to the chat. I tell you, just a mess. Black Cali girl down to the chat. Some more of y'all asses came up, and I'm gonna call y'all out. Don't worry about it.
For you guys to learn our story yet. Like, you guys have not gotten to know us yet. And I'm not blaming anybody, okay? It's just we're fresh, we're new, and we came in hot. And you guys, it hasn't been enough time for you guys to get to know us. Like, there's some people that's been on the show for years, for many, many seasons. But we're new. So give us the opportunity to grow. Give us the opportunity to show.
We don't want you, Otis. That's the whole thing. Ain't nobody come to see y'all, Otis. We don't want y'all. Y'all only make sense with Destiny, and Destiny is over y'all. Destiny done had the conversations that she was supposed to have. She talked to you twice. She talked to Slowness once. Like, once that was over with, there's no more use for y'all. So we don't want to see y'all. We don't want to see y'all. We don't want to know y'all. We don't want to get to know y'all. There's nothing about you nor Slowness that interests us in any way. That is, by golly, we gotta have them here. My opinion. My opinion. My opinion. Because it's like you talking as if we really wanted to see you like that. And we don't want to see y'all. We really don't. Like,
judge us so quickly just based off a scenario. Okay. But you have the right to judge us if you want to. It is what it is, right? Like, you can do whatever you want to do. I'm just saying, to be fair, you guys haven't really learned anything else about us besides a scenario.
We don't want to.
A little slither.
We don't want to. We don't want to.
So while some people are, I know it's cool to get like certain info and this and that. And then, I see all these YouTube things that people send me and I see the blogs going crazy about this and that. It's like, we're not ashamed of our life. Okay. Not one thing are we ashamed of in this life. And we like to share our story because we actually think our story is a part of our testimony. I think Moses was very transparent when he came on the show that he had a past. In fact, when he said, I did 15 years, I gave him a little nudge, like, you sure you ready to share that? Because I'm knowing that he said, you know what? Yes, this is my testimony. I survived this. So I want to share it. And I said, okay, I'm with you, whichever way you want to go. So we have been very transparent in our whole situation. I can't answer and say who did what, okay? I'm not here to address anybody else but what we got going on.
But I heard his brother came up here and made it all about my friend. I can't wait to get there. Because I saw what his flimsy ass brother looked like, frowsy ass brother looked like. So I can't wait to get there to hear what he had to say. Because y'all made it seem like he ran down on Destiny as if he could be clear. So I can't wait to get there.
Despite whatever we may have done, or whatever he may have done, or whatever I may have done or been through in the past, what we like to focus on is the present and the future. And anything that we've been through in our past, it's literally a part of our testimony. It's something we conquered. Okay.
Thank you, Mary, for your Cash App love.
We survived. We're survivors.
Thank you.
I'm gonna bring one of my friends on, and he's someone who grew up with Moses, has known Moses longer than I have. And Moses is not some fake alias that he made up to be on the show. Let's be clear. The name Moses was introduced to y'all by someone else. He didn't introduce himself as this person. You guys were introduced to him by someone else before you even saw who he was. They chose to introduce him with his nickname and his alias for a reason. Because it was something they were trying to hide at the time. We came on the show and he was already introduced as this person. That's how you knew him. So for the people who are like, oh, he got this alias, he's fake, he never told you that was his name.
Okay, then, Mega Man. So then, if that's the case, then why not come back up here? He's with you now, right? Y'all married now, right? That was a pet name that she gave him, right? So then my thing is, why not come back up here and be like, I know y'all know me as Moses, but that's then. Now I'm married now. Here I am, Jason Wesley, Jason, because y'all know it's spelled Jayson. And like that's like Mega Man, you really act as if you were saying something in that moment, but you really wasn't. Because my thing is, y'all could have avoided all of that by just getting up here and doing. You're a producer. You should know how this goes. So if that was the case and you really wanted him to rebrand himself and so and so and so, then why not just get up here? Y'all, I'm Jason Wesley Monroe. This is who I am. This is my wife.
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking on facts now. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying, like, let's be clear, guys. Someone's asking me.
Speaking of which, because your name ain't Sunny either. So then why you didn't want to come up here and give it to let the people tell it? The people said that Sunny ain't your real name. So why are either one of y'all getting on reality TV with fake, phony, fugazi ass names? That don't make no sense to me. Carlos. Why are you allowing them to get up here both with two fake, phony, fraudulent, fugazi ass names? In the first. Let's start there.
Hold on, let me see there. I mean, so I want to clear up that first and foremost that somebody else gave you that name because they were trying to hide something. They didn't want you to know the true identity of him. And he's been very transparent with his real identity.
No, he hasn't. We all figured the nigga name was Moses. Like he didn't want to come out here and be like, y'all, that was something that she gave me. I'm no longer with her. Just call me by my name. Jason. Jayson.
However, that is I'm sorry guys, I'm trying to get somebody else in the chat. Give me 1 second. However, it is his true nickname. Okay. He's been called that for multiple years before a show. That is what he's known by. You can hear Chinky rapping about it in certain songs. You can hear, like the neighborhood that he's from, that's what they know him as. Okay, guys? So let's be clear.
So so which one is it? Did Destiny give him that name, or is that the name that the neighbor? Because see, that's my thing too, Mega Man. You keep making innuendos to try to make it like, well, that's just something that they came up with. That's a name that she gave him. Da, 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 da. And now you're saying, well, it's a childhood name. That's what everybody call him down the block. So it's like, oh, so which one is it? Did Destiny give him that? Or is that a pet name that all of his homeboys know him as round to St. Louis? Was I the only one who got the impression that because I don't want to make this like Heather and Whitney from them Saltways. Was I the only one who got the impression that she was trying to lay it off on Destiny? Like, listen, Destiny gave him that name. That's what y'all was introduced to him as. So that's just the name that we kept. But da-da-da-da-da. I'm asking. I guess so. She said, y'all heard her. She said the hood gave him that, the neighborhood folk. Let me go back.
You can hear he's been called that for multiple years before a show. That is what he's known by. You can hear Chinky rapping about it in certain songs. You can hear, like the neighborhood that he's from. That's what they know him as. Okay, guys?
See, the neighborhood that they're from, that's what they know him as. So that's my thing. Why is you getting up here trying to act like Destiny gave him that name? And so that's just what we just went by. Like,
so let's be clear. Let me add one person in the chat real quick. Y'all bear with me. Y'all know I'm new. Okay, so stop acting like you don't know that I am new. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me get my other friend in the chat and get them prepared to come in. So that's that on that. Thank you. This is how I wear my hair on natural. It really stretches all the way. Like it shrinks up. I have major shrinkage, but I have like when it stretches, it's all the way down.
Mega Man is so happy to have a head full of hair. But girl, what does that matter when you got a receding hairline? Like, girl, the gag is you're gonna be giving Stevie Wonder one day because that's how his shit was. He had hang time, but it started back here. Like you bowed there, Mega Man. So you can miss me with all of that. Like I don't care less about your hang time when it's starting right here. Like that ain't a flex. It ain't got no choice but to be long when it's starting back here. I mean,
it is currently 26 inches. All right, so I addressed that. I'm trying to read y'all comments. They're coming in kind of quickly. So I'm reading the questions. A lot of people are like, oh, the thing is, a lot of y'all are getting what you're hearing is not real news. Okay. A lot of it is misconstrued information. And that's what I'm here to clear up. I'm about to clear up a lot of things that they're saying about Moses, a lot of things they're saying about me. It's just not true or it is misguided information. I saw someone saying that Moses is facing a federal case. That is absolutely not true. Absolutely not true, you guys.
But yet, when the people brought it up, you made it seem as if he wasn't locked up at all. So is this your way of just going on ahead and admitting that he is sitting on the hill and have been since August? Like, is that what this is? Because the last time you didn't even want to address it. Like, people kept spamming it in the chat and you was ignoring it like it was all a lie.
Absolutely not true. You guys who are passing out that information saying that Moses is facing a federal charge. If you guys, because it's public knowledge at this point, you guys have posted stuff on your pages, the documents. But what you're forgetting is that the shit says 2007, 2006, 2000, and 4, 5.
You a goddamn lie. The one that I saw, and I saw that damn stamp, and I saw it with my own damn eyes. And that stamp said it has September 20-something, 2024. That was the one I saw. Now, I don't know which one you saw, Mega Man, but the one that I got my hands on, that motherfucker was way back about 2024, 20-something like that. So that's a lie. I saw that. Y'all saw that. Y'all, where that? Do I still got it up here? Damn, I deleted it. Y'all remember when I had his mug shot up there in the incarceration date? He got incarcerated.
We're talking about almost 15 years ago. We're talking about 2010.
So again, which one was it? Was it in 2007 or was it in 2010? But he do got 2 cases. So, well, he had 15 years, but y'all said it was stretched into 2. So was the first one, well, it wouldn't have been 7, 8, 9. See, y'all confusing me.
When he was in his 20s. And I'm gonna move on from that. I'm not getting into much of that. I'm just saying some of the information that you're reading and you're being told, oh, he's federal charges. It happened in his 20s. Let me see your 20s and what they look like. Now, I'm not saying what he did was right. But I bet half of y'all was screwing out of 2 pants legs, bobbing and weaving in the alley, probably getting a couple trains ran, probably stealing, probably, girl, the list goes on. Stop.
I mean, probably, but your nigga got caught. Probably, but your nigga got caught. So who the dummy? Them or your nigga? Because you probably right. Because I know what I was doing in my 20s. I'd be ashamed to say it. So you probably right. But your nigga got caught. So it's like I say, who the dummy? Them or your hubs? I mean, you can't necessarily read nobody. Sonny, like, you was trying to drag these people. And I didn't appreciate that. You was trying to call yourself trying to get smart with these people to drag these people, but your nigga the one sitting in the damn prison again. I mean,
like I want to see what your 20s look like.
I was in
what college. They look like.
I was in college. I was being a whore, but I was in college. I was getting my education. That's when that dirty rinky-dink ass AKA stole my man. See, that's back when all that happened. Don't take me back to that, Sonny.
Y'all probably, some of y'all that's talking about what my man doing probably don't even know who your baby daddy is. And you've been lying to some other nigga for 20 years. You probably don't even know who your daddy is.
But the people can say that you've been trying to conceive for 20 years because you in your 40s. Be clear. Didn't the people tell me not to say stuff like that? Y'all told me to leave her non-working uterus alone. Y'all said it. Y'all told me to leave her malfunctioning uterus alone. And I said I did tell y'all that. So I got it out. And that's it. That's all. I ain't got no more after that. That's it for that. All right. I swear to this day. Oh, this day. What's the day? Sunday, October 6, 2024 at 10:53 a.m. No more with the conceiving jokes. Okay, no more. I swear that's it. No more.
I'm just saying, I am not a shady person, but when you're coming from mine, I'm just saying, let's get to it. You don't even know where the STD came from, do you, girl? Because it seems like some people are so bothered and want to know about mine than theirs. Oh, let me guess, because you don't have one.
Be careful, Mega Man. I keep telling you, sis. Jason Wesley, Jayson, is sitting in prison. He could be right in between R. Kelly and Diddy. Why you running around here trying to say what these people ain't got and what they man is this? Because you don't know what the hell your man doing. Sitting on the hill. Just saying, Sonny, please be careful. Just saying. Be careful now.
Like, stop trying to come for me. Am I?
I can't. It's too easy. It's too easy. Y'all make it too easy for us to come for y'all, child.
So that's all I got to say about that. I will let Moses tell y'all his story.
It's too easy. It's too fun, girl. We can't.
But I wanted to debunk those few little things that I did here because you're putting out lies.
It ain't no damn lie.
See, I was letting a lot of shit slide because I'm like, okay, yeah, we on a TV show. Okay, yeah, I think it comes with the territory. Okay, cool. But y'all just keep spreading these lies. I'm gonna come for y'all ass in a minute. Keep playing, and you probably get hit with some letters in a minute because you're spreading just flat out lies.
You wouldn't be the first one, honey. I got one already for Reverend Dr. McGilla Gorilla, and I still run down on his ass with 4 flats just so he could fill the rim. All right, I been there and done that, girl. I done had that happen before, honey. I'm still talking about shit.
Because, yes, I understand that this is...
The gag is, so has Scotty. The Jigglypuff sent him a cease and desist, and he still cuss her ass out all up and down, all up and down the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta streets, girl. I mean, what that mean?
Entertainment for a lot of people, and that's cool. I know that I signed up to be on a TV show. But, you know, taking things to another level, putting people's addresses, and you're putting people in harm's way. Is it that serious to be entertained? I think there should be a limit to just respect that we're still people. We still have a life to live. I know you may not care, and that's the sad part. That's cool. But we have a life to live. And just think about it, and how I try to treat people is if the shoe was on the other foot. You know, how would you like somebody putting somebody's address out?
Nobody put your address out, though, you silly dingbat. The people already confirmed that y'all put your address out on the LLC, and the LLC is public knowledge. So nobody put... Listen, if somebody really wanted your address, they didn't have to search for it. It's what I heard. The people are saying y'all did that shit. They said that was y'all fault. So
you know, and things like that. But I'm gonna get off of that because life is good. Just know that whatever is going on, we good. I want to talk a little bit. So I got a couple people here I'm about to bring into the chat because I want to talk a little bit about, since it's a big deal, we're talking about jail, we're talking about prison, we're talking about niggas going to jail and people might go to jail and all this and that, right? We black. The likelihood of a Negro going to jail in America is probably, and I'm not statistically correct on this, but I'm sure it's well above 70%. Because I bet you right now in this here chat, all y'all know a cousin, an uncle, brother, sister, somebody in jail right now. Y'all know somebody that's...
But we're talking about your slow ass nigga that's in jail right now. Hell yeah. I got a whole bunch of cousins in jail right now. Cousins, uncles, aunties, homeboys, ex-boyfriends, ex-dirty pieces of trade, classmates that done did from little shit to damn unaliving somebody, rack of 10, and all of the rest of that stuff. Yeah, I know some folk. Yeah, we all do. But we talking about your nigga and what you and your nigga got going on. We do. But we talking about what you and your nigga got going on because y'all are on a reality show. And this happened and this came out in the midst of y'all being on a reality show. Y'all are getting nothing no different than nobody else on reality TV got. Maurice Pooh had a mug shot for a DUI and them hoes talked about it for 2 weeks straight. And you up here complaining. He didn't even go to jail. He didn't. He went to lock up most. And that was that until he sobered up. And they had talked about drug his name for 2 weeks. Like, yo, dude.
That's incarcerated that has fallen a victim to the system. Let's keep it real now. We talking right. So why y'all so worried about mine talking about? I mean, come on. Let's stop acting like, and if you don't, then sweetie, you are a rare person. And that's good. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't glorify it. But when you come from a place of just straight up.
What you mean you don't glorify it? You married a felon who ran out knowingly married a felon. You rushed and married a felon. who ran out there and did some felon shit. But you want to get up here and talk about what you don't glorify, what you don't go up for, and all of the like. Quit acting like you got a moral compass, because you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't even be with Jason, Jayson.
Some of you all may not know, you know what I'm saying? Like he grew up in, I moved out, Walnut Park, which is one of the most dangerous communities in St. Louis. It's nothing I'm bragging about, but it's just facts. If you know anybody from St. Louis, ask them about Walnut Park.
Girl, we don't give a fuck. We are where we could, bitch, ask us about Old Town. Okay, ask me about Old Town Apartments. Okay, ask me about Leaker Park Apartments. Okay, ask me about Pine Chapel Village. Okay, ask me about Marshall Courts. All right, ask me about Ridley Circle. Ask me about Courthouse Green. All right, ask me about Aqueduct. Like, we all got places from where we're from that is just like the toughest of the tough, the baddest of the bad, the ghetto of the ghetto. Like, girl, miss me with all that.
Ask them. So when Moses made it to 40, it's a huge celebration to make it to 40, to be alive, to be free. It's an accomplishment because a lot of them don't. And that's just real talk. It's no excuse. It's just reality. And so he's very proud to be alive. He's very proud to be striving, still looking good, still got his mental capacity. Do you know how hard it is for some people? Everybody ain't got it like that. Everybody don't have a good upbringing. Everybody don't have a family structure. Everybody don't have good role models. Everybody don't have good opportunities. Everybody don't have a good supportive school system. Everybody don't have hope for something different than what they know in circumstances. And sometimes people fall victim to their circumstances. I'm not seeing some of your comments. I'm not even looking at them so that you could feel it or you don't. Either you like it or you don't. I'm not even worried about what y'all chatting about. You know what you? Hell, I need my glasses. I'm not even worried about what y'all chatting about. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just chatting about the real shit. Either you feel it or you don't. Either you like it or you don't. I mean, hey, listen. At this point, it just is what it is. But you could never, ever make me feel a way about my man's past or mine, because you don't know mine, and you don't know me like that, and you don't know him like that, and we've never put ourselves on a pedestal. But all we know that right now today, we're striving to be better people. We're putting God first. We want the best for our family. We want the best for our friends. We want the best for people in general. That's what I do know, and that's the only thing that matters to me. It really is the only thing that matters to me. Now, getting back to the original, why did we get on this show? Because number one, my husband and I wanted to protect my name because
we wouldn't have known anything if it wasn't for y'all putting it out there. Like, my whole thing about it is, if you gave half a damn about that, like, you wouldn't even been in the predicament to be in. Like, she's acting as if
understood that it was a storyline before we even signed up for anything. It was a storyline being presented. If you all can recall, the first time you heard of this situation was on a podcast. We didn't go blast it. We didn't do that. It was presented to y'all as a situation.
You made a post about it. You made a post about it on Instagram. I remember talking about that. Where is it? Hold on, because I'm about, because she finished. Listen, hold on. Where that? Where that? Where that? It was in. Where the hell is that? Is it this one? It was this one. 9 months ago. And it was doing this when Moses was engaged. So when somebody brought up that I didn't get a chance to talk about, but I'm gonna talk about it now. See, look, all men are dogs, y'all. All men are dogs. All of them. All of them. Every last one. All men are dogs. All of y'all. I ain't a man right now. All of y'all damn dogs. All of y'all. All of y'all are dogs. And can't none of y'all be damn trusted. And you slimy ass women, because I'm going to get on her ass too. But yeah, y'all, I'm going to get on her ass. But it ain't no more good men out here. Forget what the people trying to tell y'all. Forget what Big Mammy and all of them are saying. Ain't no more good men out here, girl. All of them dogs. And can't none of them be trusted. I talked about this 9 months ago. And you made this a post. I read your post, Sonny. I read your post. The Bible says a man that found a wife found it a good thing. I prayed for this my whole life. I refused to settle for less because I knew I was a wife and just needed the right man to see me. People told me I was crazy waiting for marriage in today's times, but I knew my faith in the Lord would not lead me astray. Patience is a virtue, and now I truly understand why good things come to those who wait. God has truly blessed me with the desires of my heart with this one. Ladies, it don't take years to get a ring from a man if he knows what he wants, sees your value, and is led with God's purpose. It's official. I'm off the market. Now call me Miss Monroe. I got my forever space partner. I told y'all one day I will pop up married. Wedding coming soon, 2024. I just talked about this 9 months ago, and this is off of your damn page. So
situation as a storyline, right? Ultimately, that's what it is. We did not do that. So once we realized that that's what it was going to be, and the lies that were told doing that, if you notice, we didn't say nothing. Y'all didn't even know who we were. Y'all knew who we were because y'all, the day we posted the photo, it started going viral. But we never said one mumbling word. And then boom, you see us at the reunion. You see us at the podcast, and we coming in hot because someone just went on a smear campaign before we. You know what I'm saying? So just let's look at it logically. Let's look at it logically.
We are looking at it logically. That's why you walked into a smear campaign. That's why when you walked in on the podcast, your ass got booed. Because y'all wasn't expecting that. Y'all wasn't expecting a smear campaign. Y'all was expecting everybody to go up for it because y'all know that the people don't fool with destiny. And y'all never thought in a million years that people would have given all of this energy to it. But alas, we did. Because it's like I said, a lot of us, we're not going to go up for that shit. Or a lot of people aren't going to go up for that for you just because they don't like her. They're not. That's what foiled y'all plans. Y'all really believed that because the Destiny don't get a good reception, that people would just sweep it under the rug. And don't get me wrong, yeah, it's some folk that just don't like her enough. That's just gonna go up for the bull. I mean, it is. I mean, it cool. But what y'all wasn't expecting was that majority of the people was gonna land more towards I don't fool with her, but bitch, I don't fool with you either. Just being honest.
It could have been not talked about. It didn't even have to be a thing. We did not make it a thing.
Yes,
so
y'all did.
We did not do anything.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You could have easily told Carlos, no. First of all, I already know Destiny ain't feeling me, so I'm not even about to help her get no coin off of me. No. 2, I just got married. I want to enjoy my husband, and I don't want to deal with the backlash. I don't want to be on TV. I ain't trying to be on reality TV. And if I am, this ain't going to be my storyline. You trying to make it seem as if this was something that you had to do. No, you could have just said, hell no, we won't go. I want to enjoy my husband, and I want to enjoy my life as it is now. Now, I don't need all that. Tell Destiny to go and find her storyline someplace else. I ain't got it for her. Like, you sitting here acting like this ain't what you wanted. I can't tell.
So, you can't bully a bull. It may sound good, it may look good, you may get little jokes off, but you can never move me to that level. You know what I'm saying? At first I was like, dang, because I'm a very, very respected person. I'm a very likable person. Anybody I come across, they have nothing but good things to say about me.
I don't like you at all. I feel like you a snake. I feel like you're a fraud. I feel like you're a part-time broad. I feel like you're very egotistical. I feel like you got a fucked up way of thinking. I feel like your mammy failed you, your grandmammy failed you, big mammy failed you, aunties failed you, your big cousins failed you, the people down to the church house failed you, the first lady failed you. Like, I ain't really got no good things to say about you, per se, Miss Monroe. I don't have nothing good to say about you. And I don't even know. Maybe that's why I don't. But I feel like if I did, I still would feel the exact same way. I would still think I'm tired of through. I'll be honest.
So at first it was a shock of like, dang, this is crazy. So much harsh judgment from a situation. But then I started to get into my understanding and it started to relate to God in the situation. I'm like, oh, okay, God, it's a test. And I hate to be like, we as black people, but we as black people, we got to do better.
Is it possible to call it a test and you failed? Because God could have been giving you a test when it came to Moses. He wasn't yours in the beginning. You had no business being with him in the beginning. He had absolutely for you in the beginning, other than his looks and a nice smile and a body. So yeah, it was a test and you failed. That's what I think. It was a test and you failed. See, a lot of y'all need to really start paying attention. When y'all say stuff like that, a lot of y'all really need to start paying attention. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He could have been your test. What are you going to do? You going to give in to temptation, or are you going to wait for who I designed for you? Since we speaking biblical. Since we speak of biblical, it is Sunday. And since we being biblical, what are you going to be? This man was already taken and spoken for. You was already having impure thoughts. See, that's not of God. You said in your mouth and said when you first saw this man, you knew he was your husband. And I said, how? Because when you met him, he was with Destiny. But we forget that though, right?
We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better on how quick we turn people down. But shit, we know we all going through. Huh? Like, cut it out. Get him, boy. Get him. Who is it? Get him. Go get him. Sorry, guys. I'm about to bring my bro on.
Miss Megaman. Miss Megaman, you better come get this Rockweiler. You better come get this Rockweiler, Miss Megaman. Come get this Rockweiler, honey. I know you lying. That bitch sound big.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry.
Mute yourself.
All right. So I'm about to add my bro in here. Hold on. Let me see. Is there somebody at my door? Give me 1 second. Hoopy, that ain't nobody but the mailman. Crazy ass dog. Crazy ass dog. All right. Yeah, he's scary. He's here for a reason, guys. He's cute and he's my baby, but he's trained for a reason, okay? I don't know how to do that. I'm sorry. I sent someone the link. All right, so I'm gonna bring my bro on.
You've been saying that for the past 15 minutes. Where is he at?
Let's add him. Stay with me, y'all. Y'all know I'm new. I'm gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Just stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. Okay, let me see. I'm about to add somebody in here to the chat. I'm not being aggressive. See, y'all get it twisted talking about
oh
I
God.
am truly a Christian and I preach love, but when you guys are attacking someone's character constantly, what the hell do you think is going to happen? Y'all keep telling me that like I didn't know what was going to happen. What do you think is going to happen? And I'm actually not being defensive. I'm just keeping it real. If my tone is offending you, then you can just log off, okay? But it's all good, sweetie. Everything is all good over here in the hood. Thank you for coming in, guys. Go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna add my bro on now. Let's get it. What's up?
What's up, sis?
What's going on, man? Just
Mike Town. Mike, I saw your titties before. Mike, oh Lord Jesus, Mike, I saw your titties and your belly before I saw you, and you was the one that was up here trying to throw Destiny shade.
yeah, no, talking to the people, man. I'm talking to the people, trying to see what's up with the people, man. The people are in here right now. We got 100. We got 866 people following right now.
Okay.
And I was just kind of keeping it real with them, just telling them like, hey, listen, you know, they're trying to judge us, but we, you know, it is what it is. You from Walnut Park too, correct?
Correct.
Grew up there all your life, correct?
All my life. Me and my brother together.
And so people are like, OMG, Moses is a criminal. You know, he's doing all this and doing all that. You've known this man for his whole life, correct?
Correct.
Speak to them on the type of person he is.
And I'm gonna tell you like this, right? I heard you say earlier, growing up in Walnut Park, you know, you was lucky to make it out, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a few, and for real, that was a very true statement. You know what I'm saying? As it is to anybody who say they got a bad neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But Walnut Park is truly a different playground. You know what I'm saying? It's a real different playground. People talk about Chicago and all that stuff, but in our little community, we worse. We've been known as called Murderville. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. It's easy to get in there, but it's hard to get out. You can come over there, but you can't get out. If you come over there and get out of line, you know what I'm saying? So that's really man, it's a bad deal. You know what I'm saying? It's a bad deal. And to speak on my brother's behalf, you asked me to tell the people what kind of person he is. Man, that's a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he been for the people his whole life. His whole life as a youngster. You know, all he did was, all he ever knew was to protect and love his people and provide for his people. You know what I'm saying? So, for these people, I be hearing some of the things that they be saying about him and all that stuff, talking about he a criminal and all that. But like you said earlier, man, you go through your family and you tell me who the hell ain't no criminal. You tell me, I don't care if it's fraud, drug, gangbanging, stealing, robbing, killing. You tell me what family don't got one of them in there. Or one drug addict. I don't know not one family in the world that ain't got one of them in there. But to just criticize and ridicule somebody because of their past, because of their upbringing, and act like people can't change. To be honest with you, the man did this show because he wanted to change. Not only for himself, but for he wanted to be a better, he wanted to be a good husband, and he wanted to put his family in a better predicament, as I spoke a little while ago. He said, I'm doing this because I want to change, bro, and I'm doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for our family so we can get up out of here for good. You know what I'm saying? And try to make something of ourselves, something different. You know, and you coming into his life, I'm gonna tell you that was a real big blessing because it changed him in them few months that I met. It changed him a whole lot. It made him see life in a different realm versus all we knew.
He saw her bank account. He saw her credit union. He saw that she probably had a nasty piece of 401k. He saw that she had some insurance, some vision care, some dental within 6 months. Like, yeah, he saw a lot with Sonny. Plus the show. He saw a lot. I agree with you. And he did what he had to do to survive. It's a lot like old school food told me one day. You marry for stability, not love. All right? Because you can learn to love the nigga or the hoe later. But you need some place to stay now. You need your bills paid now. You need your credit fixed now. You need some insurance done now.
Who was Walnut Park? Those few blocks. You know what I'm saying? And when he seen that, he didn't see, I'm gonna be honest with you, he didn't see that with Destiny. He didn't see that. Everything he spoke about, I was done from that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't what she claimed it was to be. That wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying? Man, that man cared. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
I'm saying he was around doing that whole relationship or all you know, whatever. The back and forth stuff, huh?
Man, I was around for all of it. You know, we used to take back and forth trips to Atlanta and all type of stuff. This is when we was outside. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like that. It was literally what he said it was. You know what I'm saying? And that's the God honest the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna come over here and tell no lies. but I got to defend my bro Ernie. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Big Town, I'm more than sure when you lift your titties up, when you in the shower to wash them, the whole bathroom smell like smegma. Like I'm just more than sure it do. I'm more than sure when you lift up your titties to scratch them, the whole room will smell like a cheesy cock. All right, keep my friend's name up out your fat ass jaws. All right, please keep my name, her name. I mean, about your damn jaws, please. Y'all supposed to be here talking about her and him, not what that's got going on.
Now, is it too much to say what's really going on?
What was really going on, in your opinion?
You're talking about with that situation? Mm-hmm. Man, shit, exactly what he said it was. It wasn't no. It was literally. It was a fly by night fling thing. You know what I'm saying? Then he came home. I guess that is what they tried, but it didn't work. She neglected it.
But he gave her money. They tried. She neglected it, but he was sending her money while they was together talking. Ebony, listen. Ebony, I'm gonna need for you to find some better friends. Like, Ebony, I'm gonna need for you to find some better friends, love. I am. I'm gonna need for you to find some better friends.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, hey.
You know, and I'm gonna attest to y'all relationship. Man, that man told me he met you on a humbug and he fell in love. He said the thing about it was, I'm gonna be honest, because I don't think nobody else even don't know this or understand it. You didn't accept his bullshit and made him understand that, no, dude, you got to be a man about this situation if this is what we're gonna do.
But yet he's in jail again.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give big ups to you. You changed his fucking life. You the first motherfucker that didn't accept his bullshit and made him stand up as a real man in a relationship.
That's deep.
But here's my thing, and this goes to the men. Men, why don't y'all be real men and talk to y'all homeboys? Why does it take for a woman to come in here and do this and do that? Like, I really feel like if he had some stand-up men around him, he probably could have gotten a lot better and a lot this and a lot that, because he got homeboys and better influences and influencers that are around him. Y'all run around here trying to make a woman make y'all better. But my thing is, why can't y'all do that for each other? Mike Tun, because they need to be your name. Mike Tun. What the hell was you doing? Like, what type of role model was you for him? Why couldn't he look to you for this, that thing, or the other? I'm just asking. Like, I really want to know that. Like,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm honestly saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't on none of the blogs, on none of that shit, ain't never heard those words before. And this coming from a motherfucker that's been with this man his whole motherfucking life.
Thank you, friend, for your cash out.
Every serious relationship he ever had, every bit he ever did in jail, everything, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm him. If you see him, you see me.
Right.
And anybody that know that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for them to sit and
anyway.
I got a text. This man said, be at this address at 3:00. I'm getting married and nothing else.
Wait, whoa, go back.
Now I will contest to that. I will contest to that because, with you and Mika being a part of his circle, which is now a part of my circle. There she is. That's my sis. And so, with y'all being
well, she looked halfway decent, but I don't know how she could sit up in that car with Fat Mike.
Part of his circle. Because I met y'all the day we got married. Let's be clear. I want y'all know I met these two the day we got married.
Let me stop you right there. I got a call. We was at a church program. I didn't get a call. I got a text. This man said, be at this address at 3:00. I'm getting married.
Wait a minute. So, fat ass Mike, you don't know nothing about her, because the very first time y'all ever met each other was when he called you and said, hey, I'm getting married. So my question to you, fat fuck, is you didn't have no questions. You didn't be like, well, wait a minute. Well, hold on. Well, wait a minute, bro. Well, wait, let's just slow down. Well, wait, like, can we talk about this for a second? Like, could we plan you a little bachelor party right quick? Like, can y'all hold off until tomorrow? Like, something. And
married and nothing else. I looked at my wife. I said, can you read this and tell me if I'm tripping? I still got the text.
But you up here caping for her, like you know her like that. Like, but him and Destiny known each other for years. And
And you had never met me at that point. Like,
never. All I ever did was heard about you. All I ever did was heard about you. And that man say, be here at 3 o'clock. I'm getting married. We left church early because I ain't nowhere in the world. I'm going to miss my brother's wedding. And I know he ain't speaking unless he's serious.
And when he say this, we took a chance on love. And I wanted to say to everybody.
Because I was once fat too, but we roasting and gagging. And he is a fat fuck. Like, ain't nobody, you acting like I lied on him. Ain't nobody lied on him. Child, if y'all could see this man, his arms is resting on his titties. His arms up here is resting on his titties. And his titties is sagging all the way down to the stab. This girl ain't got no bra on. You acting as if I'm lying or something. Ain't nobody lied on this man. Ebony, talk about something why I call him a body shaming. No, I'm not. I'm telling the truth. Girl, back the lies you tell. Listen, where you could pick your titty up and suck it like a newborn baby like this, yeah, you're fat as fuck. And yeah, Fat Mike is just there. Like, you's not about. Y'all can't even see it. If y'all go, somebody pin this lady thing in the chat so that y'all could go see Fat Mike.
Like, I did it for love. I didn't do it for any other reason. We truly just fell in love with each other. Like, and I know there's been other assumptions like, oh, you did it for this, he did it for that, he did it for that. Like, we literally just fell in love. And so for me, knowing that it was for love, that's enough for me.
Child, it's another leisure suit and Mellow thing. Cause you remember, Mellow said she didn't meet Destiny to 2 years before the show came, and they've been married since 2008. It's another one of them things.
You know, and I have to have 20 years with you.
And he did it for pure love as well. Let's be clear, right? Let me shed some light on some shit, right? Because he said this at the what was it, the podcast we was at? Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That was the podcast we was at, right?
Uh-huh.
All right. So let me say something. He said it a little like, but see, he's a modest kind of guy, right? He said, man, storyline. We gave her a goddamn storyline. We weren't thinking about this shit. Motherfuckers been making $1 million motherfucking moves. A storyline, you a whole producer, sis. Motherfuckers got the paper to produce their own shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this wasn't for no money. This wasn't for none of that. Yeah, motherfucker want to check because you want to put a motherfucker life out there. Well, come on, let's go. Give us the check. But at the same time, this wasn't malicious. This wasn't no storyline. Nobody did this to hurt that girl's feelings. Nobody did none of that. This was literally, this was literally some humbug shit that did not turn out to be a fluke. It turned out to be real motherfucking love in real life.
And you know,
but you called it humbuggish. You called it humbuggish. Like,
well, and that's the thing, like, people's like, why are you explaining and why are you defending? Well, I'm only explaining the situation because I want people to know it was never done in a malicious form. It was never done in a, ha, I took your man. You know, I'm not even that type of woman. And that was the only reason why I went to the extent of explaining, like, certain situations.
So then, why accept? Why accept? Why? Why? Why accept? Why be around her? Why be around her friend group? Why pick up and move your? Why? Why? Why not just go and live your life as a married woman with your husband? Why? If it wasn't for the fame, if it wasn't for the money, if it wasn't for the exposure, then why? Because that makes no sense to me. You keep saying that it wasn't to throw it in her face, but you're in her face. Trying to come around her friendship group. Ebony, I want to hear it. Ebony, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it, Ebony.
To give people a understanding of the logic behind our decision making. It wasn't, you know, because if I was on some sexy red type ish and I'm like, hi, I took your man, that's what I do. I never came out with, like, that was never the intent. Even though it was, you know, some people kind of take things and they twist it and make their own But it is what it is. Like for me, I thought the closure was when we said I do. It was nothing else to really talk about, really, honestly.
For you. But to her, she owes you an ass whooping as a wedding gift. Yeah, it was closure for you, and she still owes you a wedding gift, an ass whooping. I mean, yeah, so everybody ain't got their closure yet, sis. You got your closure. She ain't got hers yet. I still say Destiny to fuck you up when she see you.
Challenging my character because I am big on character. You know what I'm saying? So that was the thing that kind of aggravated me as well. Because it's like,
yeah. See, when you try to dissect somebody's character, man, that take things to a whole nother level. You know, our word, our face cards is all we got, and that's what we live by. Because that's what gets you in doors. And I don't care about how much money you got. If you ain't got a good clean face, you ain't getting no good door. You know what I'm saying? So we live.
No, ma'am. This is already long enough. I'm working alone for the day. It's a Sunday.
About relationships.
Maybe later on.
But it's hard to get a genuine relationship. And without a genuine relationship, you can't move that money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, it's like the conversation we had earlier. Everybody needs somebody. You know what I'm saying? And this one of them times, like right now, shit. Are we talking about this? Or what are we doing? Okay. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's
we'll give them some. We'll give them some things, but we ain't gonna give them all because it is what it is. Like some stuff they need to learn as things progress. Also, want him to be able to tell his own story.
Right. So, like, man, this real life for us, man. Like, there's a team going on around here, and y'all criticizing this new marriage, this new love, and y'all don't even understand that this like. I mean, I guess it's y'all job. Like I told you before, I guess it's their job to do this because without them, can't nobody get no money. Because that's how everybody get their money. You know what I'm saying? So without the hecklers and injectors, the naysayers or the yaysayers, can't nobody win. You know what I'm saying? So like I told you before, we just can't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? We got to understand that this shit is business, and this is and outside of this business is real life. You got a real life marriage that you're attending to and dealing with on a day-to-day basis. And ain't nobody said it was easy because this shit hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? But at the same damn time, I was always taught, just like you and he was and Mika was, shit, anything worth fighting for is worth having. Or anything worth having is worth fighting for, right? Ain't that it? but yeah,
like that.
Y'all a true testimony of love at first sight. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm gonna tell this story. You played that man crazy like you wasn't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. I don't got no reason to team us. Like it's like, you know what I'm saying? And we got y'all back 110,000%. And we're gonna let the world know that, man, listen, this wasn't no bull crap. This was not a fluke. This was literally genuine love that just happened. Like, they like you say, like they say, you believe in love at first sight. Shit, well, there it went. That's true. Y'all a true testimony of love at first sight. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm gonna tell this story. You played that man crazy like you wasn't fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. I don't got no reason. Like I ain't on the show. I ain't making a damn dime. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just keeping it 100.
I even saw somebody saying that I proposed to him, and I started his business. I gave him all the money. He only want me for the money, and I'm like,
man, that business was started a long time before you even came in the picture. Just
I didn't give him a dime for his business.
Yeah. What you did? Now let me tell you what you did. Right? Let me tell you what you did. You came in and gave a king the rest of what he needs to be to own his own kingdom, to run his kingdom. You came in and put the queenship in the place. The same as this young lady right here. Like y'all got real kings in y'all lives, and y'all a real queen.
Fat fuck, use a fat butterball. That's what you are. Ain't no king nowhere in that car. I see a fat slob. All right, that's what I see. I see a fat slob with a crown from Burger King on, because that's where y'all just left from after you got done eating up all of the churn nuggets. And then they came right. Y'all remember they used to get the people the crown. That's what's in that car. I'm gonna tell you right now, Mika, I think her name is. Yeah, she's following the same protocol. She's marrying for stability, not love. All right, be very clear, fat fuck. Mind yourself. Mind your marbles. Mind your marbles.
So if a motherfucker can't understand the fact that what a queen does, just you didn't start shit. You came and brighten it up. You know what I'm saying? You came and put a queen's touch on life. That ain't starting shit. That's coming and doing exactly what a queen's supposed to do in a king's kingdom. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. Like, and so what the fuck if you did help him? But that ain't true. You did help him. Shit.
Yeah.
People don't take finances to just help them up. You gotta help them up get mentally stable to be able to have a sound mind to run an operation like this.
And I don't give a damn what day on earth it is. I never asked a man to marry me, baby. What? Y'all smack yourselves for this.
And as a man, ain't no goddamn way in the world you supposed to marry. No woman supposed to ask no man to marry. Like this new age shit that's going on around here, man. I ain't with it.
Well, how did you ask Mika to marry you, fat Mike? Did you get down on one knee? I don't see how in the very well hell you could. This man getting on my nerves. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This man getting on my nerves.
We was raised under the old law, ain't gonna stick to. You know what I'm saying? Like a man's supposed to get on his bended knee and ask for a woman to marry. You know what I'm saying? Like that's simple.
Go ahead, no, and that's the way it's supposed to go. That's the way it's supposed to be. I'm a very traditional woman, unlike a lot of people. You know, I'm a very traditional woman, so I am very much like, hey, this is this how it goes. And then a lot of people windmilling for people. When I just want to speak one thing on this right here, because you know this. Moses was with his ex-wife since the time he was 14?
Yes.
He was with his ex-wife. He was with his ex-wife from the age of 14 years old up until 2019. And that's all I need to say. So y'all out here windmilling for some shit that was never right. I'm just saying. That's the crazy part, that so many people would come for a marriage. You know how hard it is for young Black men who are good looking, got stuff going on, to actually want to marry somebody these days, and actually want to honor God and say, I want to do right and marry a Black woman. Yeah. Damn. And the fact that I see so many people trying to go against a Black marriage is really ugly sad. Now, the optics may not look how we want to look.
Now look, let me tell you something.
You are the least amount of women to get married on this planet.
You spoke about a Black man wanting to marry a young Black man wanting to marry a young Black woman, right? Especially the way we have lived our lives, right? Now, yeah, you just spoke on that and said basically, okay, you wife number 2. He never gave up on love. You see what I'm saying? Now.
So what happened with wife number 1? Why did she kick him to the curb? I would love to hear from if anybody know who Jason, Jayson, first wife is. Tell her to DM me. I would love to bring her on here just to hear her life and times with Jason, Wesley Monroe, Volume 1. She'd be the first. I would love to hear her side. I want to see if she's going to get up here and say all of these things that they're saying. I would love to hear what she got to say. I would. I want to see if she echoes the same sentiments as they do.
And that's no disrespect in saying wife number 2, because you wife number 1. You understand what I'm saying? You do all that matter. So, and I'm going to speak for myself. And me and his relationship, how deep that shit go, right? Mm-hmm. I was married before too. And we had the same, like, this is our life. We integrate our families. You feel what I'm saying to you? So, everything, like, that's why I say, man, if don't nobody know, like I told you, when we sat down at every time it's a situation, what I tell you.
I'm fast forwarding.
You know, and that's why I tell y'all, man, all y'all that are subscribing on here, looking, man, like, I'm telling you, man, don't believe what the motherfucking TV people saying about this couple, man. This couple, any dealings, never had any intentions, no wrong, no feelings, none of that. That shit was literally a long ass time before they seen each other again, and Sonny played them crazy.
You know what? Even in his Dustin interview, he talked about that he was young. Like, he was with his ex-wife from the time he was 14, guys. Let's talk about that. Like, I'm just gonna get into a little bit of it. Yeah, and he admitted that he did cheat. But he was young. They were together in their teens all the way up. So unfortunately, all his testing the waters and all that stuff didn't happen the way it should have. It happened on her time because they were together since they were kids, literally. True. And unfortunately, that's some of the reasons why I didn't marry young, because I'm already knowing, like, people got to get out here and feel the way of the land sometimes. And I didn't want that situation to be mine. And the fact of the matter is, you came into that situation knowing about that young lady. There's no way you couldn't know about that young lady. No way. I knew about her.
Everybody know when you're a D-boy outside. Everybody know when you're a street nigga, man. Everybody know what comes with this shit. That shit, that's what it is, man. Everybody know what that is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what it is. Home know what it is. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? The game is to get free. The street nigga, yeah, that's what it is. If you just
never street dude, because I knew that there were certain things that come with that guy, and that's why I dated. I never wanted to date. Like, that was not my type of guy that I dated in my past, like a street dude, because I knew that there were certain things that come with that guy, and that's why I kind of stayed away from it. You know what I'm saying? And even dealing with Moses, that's in his past, right? Like, okay,
he ain't even a street dude no more. He's a regular German citizen. He's not even a street guy. Don't got no ties to the streets. No, none of that shit.
Yeah, and it's like, he's a reformed person. Like, I want to say, like, it's so hard for somebody like him to turn a leaf to where they completely legitimized in their business, has completely gotten away from the streets. What's going on today is some shit.
Okay, VB. And what you want us to do with that information? especially because he was locked up for a long time throughout that marriage. So
shit that has absolutely nothing to do with the things that are being said. The things that have been said happened in his 20s. And I didn't judge him based off of his past because I wasn't a part of his past. I married him off the person he is today and the man that he's growing to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was behind him. You know, he still has some things lingering from that. But the man he is today, he's not a street dude. So I didn't fall in love and was dating a thug that I knew was in the streets and hustling and doing all that. No, because I don't play that. I didn't, and I chose not to judge him off his past because I saw who he is. I was able to see past everything.
yeah, you was attracted to him and you lusted for him when you first saw that man, because when you first saw that man, he was Destiny's man, and you said out of your own mouth that that was going to be your husband. So that's why you decided to overlook the past. That's why you decided to overlook his gangster ways. That's why you decided to overlook the dope dealing past that he had. That's why you like.
I saw him and I judged him based off his heart.
So basically what you're saying is you didn't meet Moses.
I didn't.
Ebony, you can keep telling yourself that until Jesus Christ himself comes. And even he is going to tell you, friend, let it go. Okay? Even he is going to tell you, friend, let it go. There is no evidence. We ain't got to look at the evidence. We listening to what's coming out of their mouth. We don't need the evidence to listen to what's coming at it. Listen, Ebony, you want to believe them by any means necessary because you don't like Destiny. I wish you would just say that. I can respect that better, Ebony. I can. I tell y'all that all the time because that's real shit. If you just say, T, I just don't like her. So whatever it is that they say, I'm just going to believe it because I don't like her. Cool. I promise you I can respect that because that's real. This shit that you giving Ebony, see, that's not real. But you saying, I just don't like her. So whatever they say against her, I'm just willing to believe that. Fine. I'm cool. That's real.
I didn't meet Moses.
You met Jason.
I met and fell in love with the man that he is today. The man that he was with them girls 15 years ago, I wouldn't even look twice because I would have been like, girl, no. Okay? Because I would have been seeing through that shit, right? Peep game real quick. So I wouldn't have dealt with those things. And he's told me many times that nobody has ever like held him accountable to the way I have.
And I just told you what he told me, right? I ain't never said in this whole time. I ain't never said that to you.
I don't believe that because I remember when I interviewed Destiny a couple years back, Destiny always talked about how she would encourage him to do better and be better and do this and do that and so on and some such. So I don't believe that. I don't believe that she's the only person that will. And another reason why I don't believe that is because we see that happen a lot of times in a lot of them relationships. A lot of the times when we see the dope dealers and their girlfriends, a lot of the times it be them girlfriends that's like, listen, this is cute, but you could do so much more. Like, if you're smart enough to bag it and tag it and push it and pump it on the block, you're smart enough to bag it and tag it and push it through somebody's warehouse to do shoes or clothes or something like that. Like, we see that all the time. Like, fine, whatever.
That ain't never came out of my mouth, right? You're the only motherfucker that didn't deal with his bullshit the way he wanted to put his bullshit out, right?
I doubt that.
You held him accountable. You made him stand on business.
I doubt it. 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 You don't even know her.
And in turn, you made him
you don't even know her. You don't even know her, sir. Sir, Fat Mike, you don't even know her. You don't know her. You met her the day they decided to elope. You don't know nothing about this girl. You don't know where she came from. You don't know what she got going on. You don't.
And so at the end of the day, this is what I want to say. Because I'm pretty much got to get off here. I got to go see my daddy. I was waiting on Bobby to come on here.
to your sister, let y'all talk about that. You know, I'm on man time. That's you and sister type shit. I can't talk about that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's getting real irky how much concern they have for my nigga. Like, right, they still ain't shit. And I'm gonna send you and rebuke you right to hell. Who's in his
grow up and become a real man in the situation, in this relationship. And that's what a lot of things like women don't hold us accountable for. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll see somebody with some money and you'll be like, shit, all right, whatever you say. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Mika, I'm gonna need for you to hold fat fuck accountable next time when you see him holding a cheeseburger or a whole bunch of ham or some sardines or a ham hock or something like that. I'm gonna need for you to hold him accountable and say, sir, you fat enough, put it down. If we talk about accountability, I'm gonna need for you to do your job as the queen. All right, I'm gonna need for you to get that nigga a salad or two, give him some fruit. Okay, don't fry nothing, put it in the air fryer to bake it, grill it, do something like that. Eat your vegetables raw. I don't know. Put that nigga on a water diet. I don't know. I'm saying. I don't know.
And that wasn't his case.
And so at the end of the day, this is what I want to say. Because I'm pretty much got to get off here. I got to go see my daddy. I was waiting on Bobby to come on here.
Thank y'all for your cash app. Thank y'all.
People want to know if Moses is locked up. That's what they're all on here for right now. The ones that are really not true supporters. The ones that just want mess. The ones that just want to know what's going on.
Because that's what you were supposed to be up here explaining. That's why they came. I told you that. These people came for you to explain everything. And that's one of the things that needed some explaining because you kept dancing around that. So, yeah, like, it's not that these people is all of this, that, and the third. No, they came because you were supposed to be setting some things straight and being real with shit. That's why they came.
Before I get off here, I'm going to address it real quick, and then I'm not addressing shit else. You just have to wait to see it on the reunion. You just have to wait to see it whenever you see it. Or whenever we get a fresh shake to tell our story, that's when you have to see it. And honestly, it's really none of your damn business. And I really, and you know, the real person in me don't even got to tell people shit. But I do understand that I am on a reality show, and I understand that it's news, and it's I understand that too. Hold on, some people on here talking about people on here talking shit. Listen, for all you demons, I rebuke you, and I'm gonna send you and rebuke you right to hell. Okay, you gonna go right to hell. Cool. All right, cool. Moving on. Everybody want to know where Moses is? What's going on with Moses? I know some of y'all wish y'all probably could be bobbing on Moses' penis right now, but he's not yours to worry about.
He ain't yours to worry about either. Right now, he not yours to worry about either. You know who's worrying about him? Them COs, them COOs. Mm-hmm. The cellmates, the niggas that he in the shower with, the niggas that he spend the rec time with. Yeah. I'm sure they having a lot of fun bobbing and weaving on that Diaga. I know I would. You out here talking all this shit to us, honey. Moses is getting his absolute life in prison. I just...
And I'm gonna tell you like this here.
Probably some of the best hand he ever had came from prison.
Hand. We put everything in God's hand, okay? And with that being said, we know that we're going to be okay.
Shit, that's what I'm saying. Anybody question that? Shit, that's gonna be between him and God. You told his God's working ain't yours, so what else you got to say?
And they acting like because he's been incarcerated that makes him this terrible man. Y'all got niggas that ain't been incarcerated, they still ain't shit.
And you know, a sin is a sin, right?
I'm just saying, like, girl, get out of here. Or you know what the real truth problem is? Half of them don't have none, and that's why they so worried about mine. I'm just saying. I'm only speaking facts here.
You know, sis. You know, I can get a phone to your sister. Let y'all talk about that. You know, I'm on man time. That's you and sister type shit. I can't talk about that type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's getting real irky how much concern they have for my nigga. Like, girl, if you don't get your ass and go flying, you won.
So then, why are you here? Why are you here? This is what y'all wanted. And this is what you got. You wanted to come on this show and you want to parade around this man, and this is exactly what you're getting. I don't understand what you're mad at. This is what you wanted, and this is what we're giving you. You wanted us to see that you got the husband, and we said, okay, bitch. Like, yeah, with Destiny, not with her. That we liked Moses when Moses was with Destiny. We don't like Moses now. Yeah, that's why we wanted to know where he was. It had to do with Destiny. It ain't had nothing to do with no damn Mega Man. And just because we asked for him didn't mean we asked for him on the damn show. Especially once we found this out.
Okay, I just want to ask Ty Williams, girl, is you cool? Ty Williams, are you okay? You cool, boo? The fuck?
I keep telling you, I don't understand.
Oh, both of y'all are frowsy. Oh, never mind, Mika. You just as frowsy as she is, honey. Frowsy. Frowsy, frowsy, frowsy. Lord, Mika is so frowsy. Oh my god. Mika, frowsy. The both of them. Just
and got to tell me, we from St. Louis.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me.
God tell me, and Walnut Park is in the building. We don't play no games.
Frowsy, you look at her. Frowsy.
Hey, they can talk. They can do all that little shit they be doing on this here, typing this here, this, whatever. But yeah. For and been away from.
Who's this?
I prayed.
And somebody named Bobby. Who Bobby?
We better do y'all motherfucking Google searches on these companies for real.
I gotta go in like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna let Bobby come on here, and then I'm answering y'all question. I'm gonna answer y'all infamous question. Where is Moses? I ain't gonna bullshit you on this. So hold up.
Hey girl.
What's up, Bobby?
I've been listening to you live. I just want to say, and I got on earlier. My back was hurting so bad. And then I got on, then you wasn't on. Then I said, well, let me go get something to eat. And I guess as soon as I left to go get something to eat, you came on. So I just want to say, I'm from Missouri. I'm from Kansas City. I was on the run many years ago, and I ended up going to St. Louis on the run. I stayed in St. Louis for about 20 years.
Bobby, we don't care, girl.
My doctor told me to get it in order.
We don't care. What you got to do with this?
Brain cancer. It said some of us have to really be hit with the brick. But it took brain cancer. Literally. I was like, Lord, I don't never know.
Sorry you got that. But what you
period.
Yeah, but you are a testament how a person's past does not.
Okay, so.
And this is the unknown. You cannot indict anyone for an unknown substance. But this is what happens to us. And had I not known, I probably.
Moving on.
Let's talk about it.
And then if you get a bad parole officer, now if you get a good one, you okay.
Moving on.
Oh, they having troubles already. Because we want to go through therapy does not mean we're having troubles in our marriage. That means we need our own therapy.
I'm trying to get to the part.
She's a liar. I told y'all. But I ain't lying. I said I'm coming out shortly, you know.
Well, I do want to say this before we go. Y'all quit judging people for what they did.
Girl, fuck you.
Lord, baby.
Listen, guys. One thing about this IVF journey, what I will say, it has definitely been a thing. Okay, and so we're gonna talk about that more. I thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I hope you learned something.
Okay, well, I hope y'all learned something from Mega Man, because that's really all I got for her. And Ebony wrecking my brain trying to windmill for her ass in my comments. So I'm glad that this is done. Because I know Ebony's fingers got to be tied to typing, honey. So yeah, yeah. So did she ever say where where Jason Jayson really was? Ain't no positive, Ebony. Ain't no positivity in her nowhere. All right, Ebony. Ain't no positivity in her nowhere. It's just a bunch of lies, falsehoods, fairy tales, and fallacies, girl. That's it. In my opinion, she a scammer, just like her damn husband. Wouldn't trust nothing from neither one of them, child. I wouldn't. They couldn't even give me the directions to the damn bathroom. I piss on myself first. Like, just gonna be honest. He not with us right now. He'll be back soon. When? When? In 5 to 10? 3 to 7? 1 to 3? Like when when is he gonna be back, Ebony? What's the length? Tanya said court on the 16th. Well, I guess we'll be back on the 16th to figure out what the judge is gonna do with him. Right, right. Jason, Jayson. It's somewhere eating a cup of noodles, honey. All right, he's somewhere eating a cup of noodles and a honey bun, girl. Probably sitting his ass on some ice. Or he might be needing the warm broth to help soothe his sore throat. I don't know. Ask Destiny how much she put on his books. Not a goddamn thing. He sends her money while having a wife. Not the other way around. I wish Destiny would. Talk about why would I ask my friend that? It better be absolutely nothing. And I know it ain't. Any other time she broke a penniless ain't got no money. Ebony. Remember that, ads. Any other time she broke as a joke and ain't got no money. So, you know. Destiny unbothered and enjoying her life. She is. She out and about chilling with Stormy and all that. Destiny ain't up here on no live explaining this and talk about this and saying this. That's what be getting me with people when they be like, Destiny's using them for. Destiny ain't saying nothing. Destiny is out and about living her life while the show is on hiatus. She ain't stopped talking since before the show came out. But yet Destiny the one using them for everything. Like, but anyway, y'all, that's really all I got. Well, people do have a past. I pray you can see beyond a person's past. Yeah, I can see beyond anybody's past. But when you try to continuously force it on us, I just don't care at this point. I could deal with your past not being on TV because we ain't gotta have that. See, if they wasn't up here, we wouldn't give a damn about them. They wouldn't be a topic. They wouldn't be a hot commodity, and they could be someplace living their lives. But no, they want to be here. It's not our fault we don't like them. Blame Mega Man as to why we don't like them. Because she been the mouthpiece from the very beginning. And it's like I told y'all, when you decide to become the mouthpiece, you the one that's gonna get drugged. To everybody that want to know why Mega Man got to get all of the smoke, because she the only one who run her beef suckers. Well, now we see why. Jayson been on Lock Dizzle since August, allegedly. Well, some do change. I'm not who I was 20, 30 years ago, and I hope you aren't either. Child, of course not. I was a mess 20, 30 years. Girl, I was a mess 10 years. Gag is I was a mess 4 years ago. Like, but I ain't who I used to be. I ain't who I used to be. But see, I'm a very likable person. That's the difference. I'm a very likable person, and I ain't stole nobody man and then try to parade them up here on YouTube for everybody to see. I ain't did that. That ain't in my past. It's a lot of stuff that is in my past. Lord Jesus help us all if it ever got out. But but if it do, I stand 10 toes down in. I don't know. I just want Sunny to shut up. I do. I just want Sunny to shut up. I want Sunny to shut up. I want her to do her businesses. I want her to work on Sunshine, and I want her to work on her IVF, and I want her to be married in the background. That's what I want Sunny to do. To shut up and work on herself in the background. Be a queen in the background. Do your business in the background. Love on your man in the background. You ain't got to explain nothing to us. Keep it to yourself, girl, because we don't want it. And if you do got something to say, hell, do a members only. All right. Get you some members and just post your stuff in members only. Maybe if you do it that way, people like me won't see it. But then again, when has that ever stopped me from getting y'all tea? I don't know. I still might get it. But that might help on some of all of this. Do you got to hear about me hearing my mouth? Because I won't see it. I ain't no member. You know? Okay, Bobby, why you ain't telling your friend to shut up? That's what I want to know, Bobby. Bobby, why you ain't telling your friend to shut up? Put the phone down and go be married. Go be your wife. Go hold your husband down and focus on you. Don't worry about us. Because we going to talk. We going to talk our shit. Bobby, every time she click her button, I'm going to click mine. And I done made a promise about that. No, someone mentioned me in the comment and I commented on that particular post. That's what I want you to go do, Bobby. Why ain't none of y'all telling her to go and shut down? Shut down. Shut down. Hush. Everything don't need an explanation because we don't care about y'all like that. Everything don't need an explanation. If people think what people gonna think, listen, people think what they want to think about me regardless. It is what it is. But I ain't gonna get up here every goddamn day and explain this and explain that and blah 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 blah, so on and so such. If I won and if I got the prize and all of that, ain't nothing to explain. I just let the people talk. Like hell, I would love to give Moses all of this. I would love to give Moses all of the reads, but I can't. I can't because Mega Man won't shut up. Trust me, we would love to go in and laugh on Moses, but we can't because she won't shut up. She put herself as his spokesperson. Right. We would love to go in and laugh on Moses. We would. Like we would any other fuck nigga. But we can't because she keep wanting to be the mouthpiece. And she not likable. And Bobby, is you that Bobby that was in the live with her? I just gotta ask. Is you that Bobby that was in the live with her? Cause y'all know my stuff be making rounds around there, honey. It probably was that Bobby that was around there. Now, if it is, I don't know nothing about you, so I ain't gonna give you too much. But I really gonna need for you to tell your friend to shut down. Set the computer down, set the phone down, and focus on what she got going on. All the male fans don't like her. That ain't true because Ebony the Best seemed to go up for Sunny. Caramel Rail seemed to go up for Sunny. Millie Chun seemed to go up for Sunny. Shay Renee seemed to go up for Sunny. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't. I don't know why. But yes, that's the Bobby who was on live. Child. I mean, don't get me wrong, Bobby. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I am glad that was your address. You don't live there no more, and I can go up for you for that. But your friend need to go sit down. So what you saying? So what you saying? Is you saying she was on some BS and you finna call it that or no? Oh, I know you are. I'm gonna be around there later today. I'm gonna see what you talking about. If you ain't clicked your button already, don't worry about it. As soon as I leave here, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna be right there, friend. I am. Don't worry. I'm gonna be right there. See, 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 this I don't mind. See, this I don't mind. Just like me. When I gotta peep some BS when it comes to deaths, I gotta say something. I do. Even if I don't want to, I got to, because I know if I don't, and y'all peeped it, and y'all know I peeped it, and I don't say nothing, it'll be a big deal in the comments. All right, y'all leave Bobby. Y'all leave her alone, honey. She said she ain't said nothing about Destiny. She don't need no Destiny. I doubt Bobby. No Destiny. I doubt she do. I don't know when she said nothing about this. What? Listen, I fast forward through a lot of what she was talking about. No shade, Bobby, but it was already long enough, sis. But I'm more for sure she ain't said nothing about that because she don't look like she know nothing about Destiny. You got to be fair all around. You can like a person, but check the BS when you clock it. Period. Caramel. Period. Y'all know I live by that motto. Just because I like you, don't mean I ain't finna get you together when I got to. Look, y'all leave Bobby alone. All right, y'all let her be. Like, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Like we here to gag Mega Man and slowness. That's fine. And Fat Mike, because I don't fool with Fat Mike. I don't. But y'all leave Bobby alone. She ain't got nothing to do with none of this. Like y'all let her be. Quit meddling with her. All right. We here to gag Mega Man and slowness and Fat Mike. We ain't here to gag Bobby. Leave her be. She fine. Leave her alone. Well, anyway, y'all, is there anything else? Because I'm about to end this. I'm at an hour and 54 minutes. I wasn't even supposed to be up here that long. Honestly. An hour, maybe an hour and 30. Right. Don't go run around here talking about telling folks that she spoke on Destiny because y'all know what they be doing. Because it'll be found out that it was over here and then y'all gonna have me all in some mess. I ain't got time. I don't feel like cussing nobody out. Anyway, Bobby, tell your friend to stay off of social media. All right. Tell her to stay off of social media. I need her gone for 2 weeks at least. At least. The show took a hiatus. We ain't thinking about none of them right now. They're not the topic, and they are not. They're not. They're not. Tell her to worry about herself. Worry about what she got going on, and she could click her button next month when the show come back. She must click her button then. That's fine because the show is back on. But we don't want to hear from her unless the show on because she ain't got nothing to say. She ain't talking about nothing. She wasted all of y'all time and ours as well. All right. But yeah, tell her to hush. But congratulations to you for getting yourself together and staying for the greater good and all that good stuff. Bobby, shout out to you, sis. That's for you. That might put down the fork. And Tamika, get some self-esteem. Base. All right. And to Mega Man, girl, child. To Mega Man, this is what I got for you.
Right now. Baby, won't you swing my way? It's been a day and I've been thinking out loud. I know I want you.